Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. This is Big Girl Diary. Okay. Celebrity mess. There is a lot of things that are going on in Hollywood, but however, I want to take a step back into the retrospect. Yes. Now, there are three people that I would like to take a look at. Sharon Stone. Let me bring up her photo. Sharon Stone, Kim Richards, and Denis Richardson. Yes. Let's start off with Denis Richardson. Now, she's getting a divorce again. She was married to Charlie Sheen. Let's go back. Charlie Sheen and Kim Richards, and this is their daughter, Sammy Sheen. Ooh. Sammy Sheen is right now doing OnlyFans. I think she's like 19 now. As soon as she turned 18, she started OnlyFans. Now, the sad part is Kim Richardson, started in OnlyFans. And Charlie Sheen, nobody wants to see Charlie Sheen naked. No. No. That is quite all right. We're all fine. Right? But, however, right there is just, the sad part. It's very sad what's going on in this situation. But I like that instrumental. I do. But okay, Denise Richardson, she is really going through it. Her husband or ex-husband, she now, I'm not sure why or what was the genesis of her getting a divorce from her husband or her estranged husband. But I tell you this much, he's like, well, let me tell you something, Denise Boo, you are going to pay my lawyer fees. But here, she's wearing, there's a big thing about her wearing leather. You know, Denise Richards defends wearing a leather skirt to court amid divorce from Aaron Vipers, I'm sorry. So they made a whole story about her wearing leather. Okay, all right. But here, Denise Richardson explains why she wore the leather skirt. Nobody really cares at all, but any attention is better than no attention, right? So she's in the process of getting a divorce. Denise Richards is giving fans a peek into the tricky process for dressing for court. Oh my God. All right, who wrote this? Catherine Santino, I feel bad for you. I do. It's getting hard, right? So there was something I wanted to, because it showed that she had to pay for her husband's lawyer fees. And I think she, wearing this leather miniskirt, is supposed to change some things. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. That's a miniskirt? Okay, that's a knee length. All right. But her husband's 53 and she's 54. Oh, okay, here it is. Richardson later accused her husband of domestic violence and said repeatedly abused her throughout the relationship. Shortly after they began dating in 2017, Denise Richards' abuse allegations. Now, look. Denise, anybody, if somebody's two-piecing you in the day and two-piecing you in the dark before you get married, right there is a big key not to say yes. I'm just saying, right? the abuse allegations completely false and deeply hurt in a previous statement from people. So this is going to get really messy. And normally, and this right here is really sad, is that when a woman starts divorce process, especially if the man was not two-piecing her or three-piecing her or emotionally abusing her. Now, I'm pretty sure that both of them had Mortal Kombat going on, right? Because she was married to Charlie Sheen for a while, and Charlie Sheen's neighbor, Electra, went over the fence and beat the slobber knocker out of him. So, man, I remember that. And then he called the police on her and had her arrested. She's like, I'm only going to come back and rough you up some more, Charlie, right? So, Denise is like, well, he's doing this to me, my estranged husband. He did this before we got married. Oh, man, okay. So she's getting divorced, and the biggest thing is her black leather miniskirt, pinstripe, I might add at that. So, I mean, that right there is what's going on with her. Okay. All right. I don't know. I truly don't know. I don't know. But let's get to deeper topics. Sharon Stone. Let's talk about Sharon Stone. Now, her husband is a jolly rancher. I'm just trying to find something very nice to say about this guy. Now, Sharon Stone said that she wanted to have a mastectomy because she has stage 4 breast cancer. And she's like, let me just go ahead and do this. Get it while it's localized in one place. Because the doctor told her if you only do halfway, it's going to come back and it's going to be worse. So her husband is saying, well, no, you don't have to do that, but just keep them. Keep the girls. And not looking at her health. So she's like, okay, oh, no, I'm divorcing you. And I get it. I'm not a proponent for divorcing when you have a decent relationship and a somewhat decent spouse. But if your spouse is only about the physical and not about your health, she may have a point saying sayonara, okay? C'est la vie. Arrivederci. Adios. Non. Whatever. So she's like, no, I'm going to go ahead and go. I'm going to go because this right here is not what we talked about. Nah. So Sharon Stone is like, I didn't sign up for this. So, her husband's questioning her getting a mastectomy for a massive tumor. Like, no, Sharon, keep it. She's like, oh, heck to the no. So here, Sharon Stone said she decided on a double mastectomy when doctors discovered a tumor in her breast. She claimed that her then husband called the decision ridiculous, and that he was furious about the procedure. Man, okay, you married her for better or for worse, and you had her for all the better, and now the worst is coming in, and you're like, nah, I can't do it. Nah, I can't. So she's like, you gotta go. And if you don't know who she is, she's in Basic Instinct. That movie. That was a good movie. That was a really good movie. So she's like, now you gotta go. But now here's the wild one. Kim Richards. Now she over here, and you would never believe Kim Richards and Kathy Hilton are sisters. Kathy Richards. And here's their other. This is all three of them together. Okay, Kim Richards. She played on Tough Turf back in the '80s with alongside with James Spader. You may remember him as on Blacklist. Oh, that show was good. I been watched that all 9 seasons. James Spader is a hell of an actor. Oh my goodness, just a great actor. Now this is also Kim Richards with her other sister Kylie Richards. Now Kim has gone through many trials and tribulations. And the sad part is that she, when she was talking to her husband, I guess he was leaving from work or whatever, and she was talking to him on a phone, and some guy came up and red rummed him. Oh my goodness. She was done. I mean, how do you get over your husband talking to you on the phone, coming home, allegedly coming home, possibly made dinner waiting for her husband, and while she's talking in mid-sentence, he's gone. He's gone. And she heard it. So she had many struggles. She started drinking and just trying to numb herself. So it's at the point to where her sisters was like, okay, we got to do something about this because we can't turn our backs on this anymore. We got to do something about her sister, and something really has to be done. So this is her. And here, talks about life in Beverly Hills. And she lost everything, a diamond coats, and she and a child star. Now Kim Richards, she was a child star, and you know how parents put their children in there, and being a child star, right there's another level of issues that you got to deal with. Oh no, goodness gracious, did it? Okay, good, it's still in there. My mouse dropped. Oh no. Wait. Okay. Where is it at? All right, here. So, her being a child star. I remember Escape from Witch Mountain. That was back in the early 80s. I remember that. And I remember Tough Turf she was in. And, again, if you look at some of the people who were child stars, the Olsen twins, look at them. Christina Aguilera, Britney Spears, Elijah Minnelli. Oh my goodness, just go on and on and on. Hollywood is not a safe place for children. But this right here, I'm sorry, her fiance. This is him. And so she says, or Kim Richards has faced numerous tragedies within her life, losing her fiance in a devastating red rum for hire gone wrong. Oh my goodness. The actor who was once engaged to a salesman, J. John Collette, a fellow of California, and she planned to marry in the early 1990s. Unfortunately, for an ill-fated pair, their engagement was cut short. He was also tragically killed. Woo! This is heartbending. But Colette said we were shot by a hitman. What is up? Outside of a deli in San Francisco. This is awful. This is awful. And here, Jan expressed her belief that her son may have been a victim of a hit and run or a hit on a wealthy investor after he invested $250,000 in a separate business deal instead of getting his return on his investment, according to her theory. He was gunned down in a criminal plot. Ooh, man. So Kim has been dealing with a lot. Fiance and a boyfriend, man, a child star. So so it goes on. So now her sisters are like, okay, we're gonna try to really work with you. We're gonna try to get you to do more. But now Kim's sister Kylie is like, look, she's suing her sister Kim because she fell off the wagon again, and she's evicting her. Now, I don't know whether if that's right or wrong. I mean, dealing with somebody with an addiction, that right there is basically hell all within itself. And then you're dealing with somebody that has an addiction, and then that's also hard for the person dealing with the person that has an addiction, especially when they're living with you. Your money's gone, they're selling your stuff, TV running down the street, all types of stuff, because they have a hard time dealing with their life, and they would rather numb themselves with drugs or alcohol instead of just simply dealing with it. Now, Kim, she's just trying to stay afloat. I mean, having a boyfriend getting killed, a fiance getting killed, man, and both done by hitmen. Wow. Okay. I don't know what to say to that. Truly, I don't know what to say. But this is Kylie, and she's like, "Look, you got to go. You got money. You got to go, Kim. This is too much." And here she was also arrested, and just 2 years ago, while she was with her sister Kylie. Wow. Oh my goodness. Now this is Kylie, this is Kim, and this right here is Kathy Hilton, Paris Hilton's mom. Paris and Nikki Hilton. That's their mom right here. And these right here are their aunts. This is wild. All right. So she got that going on. Now, there is this. I've been noticing on YouTube, right? They have this new genre of romance and romance novels. You can't make this stuff up. And and this right here is dealing with South Korea and what is it? Nigerians, right? Nigerian women, and they came up with this whole genre of the Korean CEO, and he sees her and falls deeply in love with her and owns her, like, since I see you, and since I'm a Korean mafia boss, and I'm a billionaire mafia boss, and my life is dangerous, so what I have to do is I gotta protect you. And the only way I could protect you is by ignoring you, so people don't know that I'm really in love with you. I mean, crazy stuff like that. So I'm saying all of that. Now, you got this, what is it called? These, K-pop, right? K-pop. This stuff is wild. Only thing what you could do is say, this is wild. Right? This is wild. So, I'm watching this stuff because I've been looking at this new genre, and now they went from Korean. Wait a minute. They go from Korean. Now they're throwing in the Italians, and now they're throwing in the Chinese and the Japanese, and they're starting to cross over And all of these women are African. I'm just like, this is something. Just wait till these African men check out what these women are doing. Oh, they're gonna be so pissed off. Now, this right here fits in to what I'm talking about. Now, this is K-pop, and this young guy, his name is Jimin. I don't know if it's Jimin or Jimin. I don't know how they pronounce his name. However, this girl, she's sitting there minding her business. She right here is minding, not minding, but minding her business. Now, check this guy out. Let me see. Can I make this bigger? Check this guy. You really got to take a look at this. Now, watch. Now, he's singing now. Him right there. Look at it. He's like, lunch. That's my chocolate bar. Then he leans over, looks at her, and she's trying to ignore the situation. Now, he looked at her. You're my breakfast, my lunch, my dinner. Look at him. He's like, I got some. So this girl, this poor girl, this poor soul, they're like, write a book, write a book. I'm like, what? She is. And now all kinds of Korean girls are like, oh my God, he likes those dark skinned girls. Oh my goodness, I can't stand it. I mean, it is a cross cultural fight, right? I mean, it is going on. So this poor girl, she's just like, I'm just minding my business. I'm sitting here working, and I'm looking to make sure none of you all heifers jump up here and jump on them, because I'm not going to lose my job because I'm paying my way through school. I mean, I think, right? Well, you got all the people of color. Oh my goodness, she's so lucky. He looked at her like, I like you, right? But anyway, I had to throw something a little wild in there because that was kind of deep. That was deep. So when you know, so I'm just thinking about, Kim Richards, Denis Richardson, and Sharon Stone. It's just really a mess what they're going through. But Denise Richards, that right there is, I think she could do things a lot different than what she's doing. But however, I mean, that right there is her. That right there is her. But I will say, wait a minute. Nah, I'm not gonna put up P. Let me put up P Diddy. Anyway, I want to thank you for stopping by. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment.